Running Sentences presents a bonus episode short story. The Pool Table. A little old lady wanted to tell her friends all about the fun day she had at the pool hall the other day, and things of course got a little crazy along the way. This story is written and narrated by Michael Henry. It is a work of fiction, so any names, characters, businesses, events, and situations within this story are products of the author's imagination. Any resemblance to real people, situations, characters, businesses, events, and/or fictional businesses, characters, events, and so on and so forth is purely coincidental. Copyright 2025, Michael Henry, all rights reserved. Granny Donna took her usual seat in the retirement home living room space which everyone had gathered at. It was a homely space made out, sort of very clean and very nice and tidy and sort of antiseptic at the same time. There was a table not far from the couch which she was sitting at now, and had a group of old ladies who were playing pinochle and busily chatting amongst themselves. "Hey, Donna, what have you been up to? Didn't see you the other day." "I went on an adventure. You wouldn't even believe me if I told you the story, Betty." "Oh, what's this story, and where did you get off to?" "Yes, you should just tell us so we can be the judge of these things. Better that way." "Well, Betty, June, and Lily, my little grandson wanted me to have a day out on the town. So, that's what I got to do. A trip down to the pool hall." "Little? The man is huge and doesn't seem to ever want to stop growing. Anyway, that isn't what you wanted to tell us, is it? Just going to a pool hall?" "Oh, I had so much fun, Betty. You wouldn't believe me. There were many players at that night, but there was this one guy, an older man, was hustling around trying to take people's money." "You, of course, take him on. Do you even play pool?" "Back in the day, Lily, I played a bit. Not anything professional, mind you. I don't believe they had pro leagues around that time, but who knows?" "I know. Late 70s, around 79 was when things started getting going with those professional pool table people." "Well, good for them. I played pool and stopped before that. So can I get on with this story, Betty?" "No one was stopping you, Donna. I merely provided a little information to keep your tale interesting." Donna shook her head and settled into her seat. This place was a hole-in-the-wall type of spot. It had a scent to it that was enough to knock the senses clean. Bleach and cleaning products, whatever they certainly were, did a number on the place. You'd suspect that something major, like a crime, had gone down there in the past few days, and that they hadn't really gotten it clean. Had something gone wrong, Donna? "Couldn't tell you, but this place was amazing, Lily. Tables as far as I could see, and a few of them were taken up by people. It wasn't a busy afternoon, but I just said that there weren't that many people there, didn't I? Anyway, there was this one guy buzzing about the place." "And was he a bad man?" "He came across like one, June, a real shark type, with his head always on a swivel looking out, trying to take people in. And so now we finally get to the part we all really care about. Good looking. If you like your men muscular and with shocks of white full hair and a beard, then yes, Betty, he was a tall drink of a man as you like to think of them. She certainly likes them that way, and any way that gets them to look her way in the same way. Mostly not true, June. I do have some taste, but at this day and age, I won't say no if most look my way, and they do look the part of handsome. Well, he was your type, Betty, but arrogant about everything he did. One look at my grandson and he was challenging him to a game of pool. My baby isn't bad at pool, and he likes to play a game or two, but phew, this man was bad about winning." "He wiped the board?" Lily asked. "Then bragged about it. The only good thing was Jimmy hadn't bet any money on the game, Lily. It would have vanished quickly if that hustler had his way." "You stepped in to stop them." "The betting? Oh yes, June. Oh yeah. I said they should play a game first to see the skill level that they were at, before any betting could go on. My grandson was quick to agree, but to that much to this little hustler's disappointment. You were too quick for him. Betty, you don't know the start of it. This arrogant SOB then tried to take me on saying a pretty little thing would be able to wipe the table with him. I bet he wanted to be wiped across that table. Wouldn't we all, Lily? On a good day or a bad day? Yes, June, yes. Betty growled happily. Donna gave a frustrated look towards Betty, then June, and then Lily, as these three kept interrupting this story. It was fun to hear them be salacious, but this was a tale that needed to be told, and she wanted to get it out there. I took him up, though. I told him that we were going to have a friendly round before I wiped him out. I bet he was a sucker for that, Donna. Oh, his eyes were gleaming with joy, Lily. He couldn't wait one moment. Such a man thing to do. I know, June. Anyway, he racked them balls up real quick and got the table all set up for us to play. There's just one big, aching issue. Which type of game you were going to play? Betty said. Exactly. This fucker, I'll call him Tom, wasn't going to decide it. He said I should choose. You didn't get his name, did you, Donna? Never gave it to me, Lily. Never. So I'm just calling him Tom. What a rude man, Lily added. I'm telling you, and he had no manners while pretending to have gracious one moment with the way he was placing his hand and then trying to squeeze a feel that next moment. It took some time distracting him enough so that I eventually talked him into playing 8-ball. It took some gumption and a little more than enough flirting to get there, though. You little minx, you probably played him like a fiddle. I couldn't resist the temptation, Lily. The pool table with its felt green table and the shiny balls were just calling to me more than he was. I mean, he was good looking, but the click-clack of those balls connecting and skittering across, hitting bumpers and everything else, it's just such an amazing feeling. Careful, Donna, you'll give people the wrong impression about yourself if they hear you yammering about like that in this retirement home. They would do that anyway, Betty. So how'd you do against him anyway? Excellent, June. Well, it didn't start off well. He had me break the balls, which I didn't end up pocking any of them, and then he took over, and before I knew it, he had sunk 3 or 4 of them. That doesn't sound excellent, Lily pointed out. A curl of a small grin started on Donna's face. This was about to get weird. True enough, it was a battle of wits, though, at this point, Lily, because of a miss he made. I couldn't score any of my balls because of the way the white ball was, but I could hit them and make it a challenge for him to get balls in response. So a game of give and take, then. Donna nodded to Betty's question. We were batting those balls around at a good and steady pace, if you get my meaning. You were playing with him. Yep, I set up my balls so that I could knock 'em all down in a foul swoop. This fool never saw it coming, so I made a bet with him after a few rounds of going around, Lily. He took it like the sucker he was, and after a few more moments of us not scoring, I set up that killing shot. And so then you now had him wrapped around your finger since you got him so worked up with your efforts? June asked. With a shrug, she grins to her friends and moves a little bit closer to them at June's question. I'm going to wring every little last cent out of him. I think someone has a crush on a pretty boy like him, Betty. Nope, he is wrapped around my finger. Just be careful like last time. I don't think any of us want you to come to us talking about how you got played eventually. Well, Lily, that story was a little fun to hear about, though. With a wry, semi-grin, Donna rose from her chair at June's words. Don't you worry about me, ladies. I got this. The end of the bonus episode short story, The Pool Table. Thank you for listening.